Guys,
Hi, I'm Colton Carlson, and today I will be talking to you about a very influential man in the fire service. His name is Alan Brunacini. He's the fire chief, retired for Phoenix Fire Department. Today I'm going to try to inform you about some of the things that he was able to get accomplished in the fire service and how his teachings have molded the safety and training aspects of the fire service. He was born in Jamestown, New York, to John and Mary Brunacini on April 18th, 1937, and he had a brother that was 2 years older than him named John. Between the years of 1959 and 1970, he did his college. He went to two different universities, Oklahoma State and Arizona State, and he was also an active member of the fire department during that time. He promoted all the way through the rank of captain before 1970, and he also had achieved his master's degree by then. He received his associate's degree in fire protection from Oklahoma State University in 1960. In 1970, he received his bachelor's degree in scientific agriculture from Arizona State University, and then in 1975 he achieved his master's degree in public administration. In 1959, he married Rita McDowell, and they had 3 children. Between his 5 decades in the fire service, he held a number of positions. He was promoted to the rank of captain in 1970. 1971, he was promoted to the rank of battalion chief, and in 1978, he was promoted to the rank of assistant fire chief. Late in 1978, he was promoted again to the rank of fire chief, and that's the position that he held until his retirement in 2006. 1981, he bought the original engine that he was assigned to when he began his fire service career with Phoenix Fire Department, Engine 1, in hopes of restoring it when he retired, and he bought it for $500. Chief Brunacini has written over 9 books on incident command, fire ground tactics for incidents and incident command related issues. He's held several positions. He was the chairman of the National Fire Protection Association. He was also the first active member of the NFPA to hold the position of the chairman of the board of directors for the National Fire Protection Association. His children, John, Robert, and Mary Candace, also followed in his footsteps throughout his career in the fire service. They also joined the Phoenix Fire Department, and after his retirement in 2006, those 3 continued their careers with Phoenix Fire. Since 2006, him and a longtime colleague of Phoenix Fire have been restoring Engine 1 that he bought back in 1981. Chief Brunacini has been credited with saying that it's not the young firefighters that people should idolize. Everybody idolizes the young, strapping, cute firefighters, but the people that should be idolized are the veteran firefighters, the ones that are at the end of their career, because they've been in situations, they've weathered the storm, so to speak, and they've been in situations that ordinary people would be able to realize or understand if they'd actually been in the situation before. So the older firefighters, they're the ones that the young firefighters need to look up to, need to seek advice from, and need to rely on if they ever get put in a situation like that. People look at fires and think, why are we running in when all of us are running out? When I say we, I'm talking about firefighters. The only answer that I can give you is we have received training from people like Chief Brunacini that is a very knowledgeable and very trusted source of training. And so if we get put in a situation like that where our lives are endangered or we have to try to pull somebody else out, the training that we receive from somebody like Chief Brunacini or another trusted source is what we rely on if the situation ever comes up to make sure we get out. He's also put in a bunch of safety practices about like the 2 in 2 out rule, which I don't know if any of you have heard of, but it's a rule that you don't go in by yourself. If you go in, there's somebody in with you, and if you two are in the house or structure or whatever, then there's 2 people outside waiting for you, and if something happens, they can go in and get you. He was instrumental in putting that into effect. NIMS, the National Incident Management System, he was one of the chair members that introduced NIMS, and it is structured not only for structure fires or urban type fires, it's also structured around wildland fires, and the U.S. Forestry Service uses it, and services across the